What's up, y'all? So today I'm gonna talk about another country I've been to. This time I'm gonna tell you about one of the worst experiences I had traveling outside the country. I mean, I still had a good time, but it still was kind of the worst. Well, it was the worst. Yeah, it definitely was the worst. So I've been to Antigua. So for those who don't know, Antigua is an island in the Caribbean. It looks just like a lot of the other Caribbean islands. If you're not familiar with it, when you go there, you'll see what I'm talking about. So basically, when I was looking up places to stay, I seen this beautiful Airbnb. It's right on the beach. It comes with a car, which was very unique. So for this one, I had to pay a small fee to get an Antigua driver's license, and the car was left at the airport upon my arrival. So when I got there, I got in the car and I used my GPS to navigate to the Airbnb, which was maybe about 15 to 20 minutes away from the airport. So it wasn't really that bad. As I'm driving through, like I said, I'm used to the Caribbean. I'm used to how it looks. Doesn't look like the city. It looks, for some people, it might look a little more poor than, what you might be used to, depending on where you live at. So as I'm driving, I'm just looking around. I'm in a new area. Everything seems normal. And then the deeper I started to get into the country, it started looking worse. So people started looking real rugged, real raggedy, and it looked like a lot of strange cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Brooklyn, so for me to say that, it's like, yeah, you must have really looked, real strange. But at one point I didn't really feel comfortable. People were staring and everything like that, and it was kind of weird. So I made it to my Airbnb. Again, it was beautiful. Everything was nice. It was on a beach. But it was this abandoned house right in the woods next to the compound of where the Airbnb was. So the Airbnb basically was a whole bunch of buildings that the majority of them was owned by this Asian lady. And we stayed at one that literally was right next to the pathway to the beach. And on the outside of the Airbnb, it was, the beach. You could see it through the window. It was pretty cool, but like I said, next to it was like the woods in a sense, and it was this real abandoned house in the middle of it, and it looked real creepy. I don't know how long that building been abandoned or anything like that, but at night it looked a little spooky. So to make things worse, I was looking at horror movies before I left, and when I got there, again at night, it's real quiet, it's deserted, and it was a little spooky. But other than that, man, the food was good. I had a good time eating food, and the view really was beautiful, man. Like, it really was beautiful. So it was kind of a mixed thing. So then I had to go to the liquor store. I asked the owner. She told me it was literally right around like a little distance, but it was like not too far from where we was at. So as I'm driving, a group of dogs started chasing the car. It was just crazy because I don't know what they was gonna do if they caught the car. You're a dog, But when I got to the supermarket, everybody was staring at me. Literally from the time I got out the car, it was a guy just mean mugging me, like he wasn't happy that I was there. And when I got inside, everybody was just looking at me like they wasn't happy. And throughout the whole island, man, people were just looking real mean and unwelcoming. You know what I mean? That's when you leave off the compound and you go to this main area and you make a left. So when I go to that same road, I made a right. It's a restaurant over there. It looks a little more nice over there, but again, people were staring. They didn't seem too mean like the other area, but it still was kind of weird, man. It was kind of the worst, man. So that's just my story on that. But other than that, they had a pool, so I got in the pool, had a good time. And like I said, man, the food was delicious because it is the Caribbean, man. But other than that, man, I didn't really do too much there. I didn't do no excursions or anything like that. I mainly just got drunk. I think I was there for like maybe 2 or 3 days. So I stayed basically on the property and just drunk, man, ate good food and things like that. They also have a delivery service out there too, but some of the stores close kind of early, maybe like 9 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. So you gotta make sure if you don't got no food, you order your food and get your grub, because after that you'll be hungry, man. But yeah, man, it was kind of the worst, like I said, but I still made the best of it, man. So yeah, man, I'm pretty sure there's other stuff out there to do. I seen resorts that's beautiful. They had a real famous resort that was right next to the Airbnb we stayed in, but I didn't get a chance to actually stay there. But like I said, man, it is what it is, man. If you go there, you might have a different experience. So if anybody been to Antigua, just write your story in the comments, man. All right, peace. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and enjoy. Also, follow me on Instagram at FlyKing, FLYYYKING. Peace.